Children, in this video I will explain you displacement time graph. Displacement time graph can be drawn for three situations. First, when the body is at rest. Second, when body has uniform motion. And third, when body has uniform acceleration. So we consider the first case when the body is at rest, that is its velocity is 0. Here along y-axis displacement is taken and along x-axis time is taken. Since displacement can be positive or negative, so along negative y-axis negative displacement is shown, along positive y-axis positive displacement is shown. Three graphs are drawn here, 1, 2, 3. For graph number 1, you can see initial displacement is 0 and with respect to time its displacement is neither increasing nor decreasing because the body is at rest. For example, जैसे किसी प्लेस पे आप ऑब्जर्वेशन पॉइंट से 5 मीटर आगे में देख रहे हैं कि बॉडी रेस्ट पर है, सो डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज पॉजिटिव and with the passage of time it is not changing its position. So the first graph is shown. लेकिन अगर बॉडी ओरिजिन पर ही है, सो इनिशियल डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज 0, तो उस कंडीशन में ये टाइम के साथ डिस्प्लेसमेंट 0 ही रहेगा. टाइम बढ़ते जा रहा है, राइट साइड में जा रहा है, मतलब टाइम इंक्रीज हो रहा है, लेकिन डिस्प्लेसमेंट 0 ही रह रहा है. So body is at rest, initial displacement is 0 and even after some time the displacement is 0. For third graph, initial displacement is 0, negative, and with passage of time the displacement remains negative with same value. Displacement में कोई चेंज नहीं आ रहा है. जैसे -10 मीटर में था तो -10 मीटर ही है और राइट साइड में जाते जा रहे हैं, मतलब टाइम इंक्रीज हो रहा है. So this graph is indicating the body is at rest with negative initial displacement. Now we consider the second case when the body has uniform motion, that is velocity is constant and acceleration is 0. Again, along positive y-axis positive displacement, along negative y-axis negative displacement is shown, along x-axis time is taken. Time is always taken along x-axis. First graph shows that the body has initial displacement positive. Second graph shows initial displacement is 0. Third graph shows initial displacement negative. And the slope is in upward direction. It indicates with respect to time the displacement is increasing and hence velocity is positive. Whenever the displacement increases with respect to time, we can say the body has positive velocity. In next graph, when we consider the negative velocity, again three graphs are there. For graph 1, initial displacement positive. For second graph, initial displacement 0. For third graph, initial displacement is negative and the graph is coming downward. नीचे की तरफ अगर ग्राफ है तो ये इंडिकेट कर रहा है वेलोसिटी इज नेगेटिव एंड विथ द पैसेज ऑफ टाइम द डिस्प्लेसमेंट इज कीप ऑन डिक्रीजिंग. जैसे ग्राफ नंबर 1 पे देखिए, इनिशियल डिस्प्लेसमेंट पॉजिटिव था और फिर टाइम के साथ डिक्रीज होते तो ये 0 हुआ और फिर ये नेगेटिव वैल्यू में चला गया, मतलब डिस्प्लेसमेंट टाइम के साथ कम हो रहा है. ये इंडिकेट कर रहा है नेगेटिव वेलोसिटी को. द स्लोप ऑफ डिस्प्लेसमेंट टाइम ग्राफ represents velocity. Here you can see this, the red line is representing the graph, and to find the velocity with the help of displacement time graph we consider two observation point P1 P2 and their corresponding displacement as S1 and S2 in time duration T1 and T2 respectively. Since slope equals to difference of y coordinates upon difference of x coordinates, so v equals to y2 minus y1 upon x2 minus x1, that is velocity equals to s2 minus s1 upon t2 minus t1, that is second displacement minus first displacement upon second time interval minus first time interval. So with the help of it we can find the velocity of the body with the help of slope of displacement time graph. Now the third type of graph is drawn for uniform acceleration, that is when acceleration A is constant. It may be positive or negative. The first graph is drawn for positive acceleration. Positive acceleration means when velocity increases, that is displacement per unit time increases. The graph comes like this. And for negative acceleration, when the velocity decreases with respect to time, the shape of graph is like this, in which you can see the displacement per unit time decreasing with the passage of time. Now I explain you one question based on displacement time graph. Here you can see this graph is drawn up to 100 seconds. Its initial displacement is shown as minus 200 meter. 200 meter is displacement. And according to this graph, various questions can be raised. First question is, what is the initial displacement? Initial displacement means when time t equals to 0. So at time t equals to 0, the displacement is coming minus 200 meter. So initial displacement is 0. Second question is, what is the when is the displacement 0? So in the graph you can see the 0 displacement is at time t equals to 20 seconds and at time t equals to 100 seconds. Third question is, when is the velocity 0? So in graph from C to D, there is no change in position, that is V equals to 0. So at t equals to 40 seconds, from t equals to 40 seconds up to t equals to 80 seconds, velocity is 0. Next question is, what is the velocity at t equals to 20 seconds? In the graph, this position at point B, you have to find the velocity of the body. So for that we consider this portion of graph ABC, and the slope of this portion of graph will represent the velocity. As you know, V equals to S2 minus S1 upon T2 minus T1. C is the second point, A is the first point. So for C, the initial displacement is 200 meter. For A, the initial displacement is minus 200 meter. So S2 minus S1 is 200 minus 200, that is 400. Upon में आएगा T2 minus T1. For C, the corresponding time is 40 seconds, and for A, the corresponding time is 0. So denominator में हम लिखेंगे 40 minus 0, that is 40. So 400 divided by 40 equals to 10 meter per second is the velocity at time t equals to 20 seconds. Next question is, what is the velocity at t equals to 90 सेकेंड 90 सेकेंड के समय में क्या वेलोसिटी है? अगेन सेम फॉर्मूला यूज किया, v इक्वल्स टू s2 माइनस s1 अपॉन t2 माइनस t1. अब ये जो 90 सेकेंड आ रहा है, ये आ रहा है DE पोर्शन में, ग्राफ के DE पोर्शन में 80 सेकेंड से 90 सेकेंड के बीच. सो DE का स्लोप लेंगे, D फर्स्ट पॉइंट और E सेकेंड पॉइंट कहलाएगा. सेकेंड पॉइंट का डिस्प्लेसमेंट 0 और फर्स्ट पॉइंट का डिस्प्लेसमेंट 200 मीटर. सेकेंड पॉइंट का टाइम 100 सेकेंड और फर्स्ट पॉइंट का टाइम 80 सेकेंड. तो जब हम फॉर्मूले में v इक्वल्स टू s2 माइनस s1 डिवाइडेड बाई t2 माइनस t1 लिखेंगे तो न्यूमरेटर में आएगा 0 माइनस 200 डिवाइडेड बाई 100 माइनस 80, यानी माइनस 200 अपॉन 20, यानी कि माइनस 10 मीटर पर सेकेंड. तो जब ये स्लोप ग्राफ नीचे की तरफ आता है तो नेगेटिव वेलोसिटी मिलेगी, जब ग्राफ ये ऊपर की तरफ जा रहा है तो पॉजिटिव वेलोसिटी मिलती है.